All right, so this is the first video ever of the Coastal Connection. And I just wanted to start. My name's Christian Moore. This is Eric James. I wanted to start by saying why we're doing this. I think it would be delusional to think that everyone's going to listen to the full podcast 30 minutes an hour, except for maybe my mom or something like that.
Yeah.
So what we're going to be doing is bringing people on. We're going to do an hour, 30 minutes, whatever. And then we have an editor who's going to take the best segments, minute, 2 minutes, the most interesting stories from them and cut those up and give them something to take away to share to boost their business. I mean, I don't know about you, but over the last X amount of years I've lived here at the beach, I've met some characters and they have so much to share. And I just think that we should really get those stories out for businesses, people that are awesome around here. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, first off, thanks for having me and bringing this to light. I think the way that you addressed it is absolutely perfect. That we're going to be adding value to local businesses, definitely some characters in the local area, but not characters in a negative sense, more along the lines of just people that are diamonds in the rough that you wouldn't necessarily know. And just given the opportunity to help people in the area know who the real power players are in whatever industry that they're doing. If we're talking restaurants, if we're talking mortgages, if we're talking insurance, if we're talking real estate, we generally work with the best of the best, and having them come on and be able to talk about what we're doing, I think is a great compliment.
Well, you're one of them. I mean, I was introduced to you. I'm a loan officer, by the way, to do insurance. And I started sending insurance to you. And then it was like, this is it. This is for me. This is the right connection. And it's like, man, there's so many people around here like that who I just think get their voice heard, especially locally. And now everyone knows where to go for this and that. Maybe you do like somebody, or maybe you're like, oh, this isn't for me. But at least I got to tell you, it's so hard to find referral partners. And that's the main part of my job right now. So I've done that. I've gone out individually, met people. And it's like, this is such a better way to show people who I am. Bring them to me this way, and then have something to offer, having something where I can give them something to boost their business. That's what I'm so excited about. And this is a content channel. It's not a podcast.
No, it's positioned as a podcast, but it's more about just good conversations around great topics and great guests. More focused on, again, just getting the outreach out there of who the excellent players are. And generally speaking, most of the excellent players aren't the ones who are on social media telling everybody that they're the excellent players. It's the excellent players who are working the 18-hour days, who have the connections in the marketplace and understand it to the nth degree, that actually become power players in whatever market they're in. And those are the people that we plan on bringing on, the people who are really making things happen, either through building relationships and community up, helping the youth. I've got a friend of mine that sent every middle school student to the Holocaust Museum. We're going to try to get him on to talk about it. First off, my daughter was a recipient of that free trip, which is good because I'm poor, FYI. But then also too, like, I think it's great that he's giving back to the community and making sure that our youth understands what the Holocaust really meant to the Jewish population.
Do you think that people are scared to be on camera?
I mean, I am, so I would have to imagine that I'm not scared of anything. So if I'm not scared of anything, the average person has to be.
There's days where I just do not want to do it. And then there's days where I'm like, all right, I have the energy to do this. Let me just do it. And that is where the world is going these days. Everybody's on their phone, just living on their phone.
Pretty much. And our attention span by day goes lower and lower and lower because we have TikTok brain. Everybody's scrolling for the next dopamine hit that they can find.
Oh yeah, what is it, like 3 seconds? If I don't like a video, even if I see a video doesn't have that many likes on it, I'll be like, this must not be worthy of the time of, it's almost like you do a quick snapshot. All right, this has 2 likes. This must not be good. There's so many things that go into that, and you keep scrolling and looking for the best content. And I just really passionate about making good content and there's so many people where they have stories that are just unbelievable, and just keep this thing growing and just help everybody around here know who's who. That's the main goal.
Yeah, and get exposure. Not only, basically the most of the exposure that I think is for everybody that supports us. So we started this movement a couple of weeks ago. We put a social media account out. We have almost 200 followers without it putting any real content out at all.
Thank you.
I think that speaks more to the reputation that we bring. People know that we bring quality when we come together and we work on things. We've worked on lots of files together, helped lots of clients across Delmarva accomplish their home buying process, and to be able to do it in a smooth and remarkable customer experience, we've done very, very well. So we bring that to the podcast content game. We have a whole entire team that we're extremely thankful for that's going to help us bring this to light. And I think it's a great look.
And how the hell did you and I even become friends and get together? I mean, I bet there's a lot of people who are seeing this who are like, what?
That's
You two
probably
are making something together? How did this all happen? I'll tell my story. So, man, I left a previous company and I was still sending you business because I always will. And we're working on a file. And I looked down at my phone. We're on the phone for 93 minutes.
Yeah.
Just fired up. But when we hang up from a phone call, I feel like we work for the same company. And we don't.
Yep.
And but I'm just like, yeah. And I just keep getting that. I want to feel that. That is what makes me excited to work, is just feeling motivated. I don't even know what I'm motivated about, but I just obviously I like helping people. And I know that that's very cliche, but it can be selfish in a way, the admiration you get from helping others. But man, do I like it. Just being needed, being called on. My phone is turning into like my own call center. I used to work in a call center, and now my job is to find my own business. But I start the day and my phone lights up and I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
What about you? Is it like that?
It's
I see your
insanity.
phone. I see your phone lighting up.
It does consistently, and that's a testament of the hard work that we put into just being remarkable at every extreme process. Everything that we do, the standards that we live up to are, I would say, 100 times higher than the general insurance agent or marketing company or VA placement company that we have going on. We have a level of excellence that most people would balk at, because it holds you accountable to actually being disciplined every single day, to being great every single day. But what I have found in my experience, when you live up to that, people like yourself come into your life, and then you're able to do better with your network because you can do better by your clients. You attract such a great network of people by being excellent every single day.
Yeah. I heard a rumor that you were starting your own company. Is this true?
I have a couple on the works. Yeah, yep. There's probably some people listening in. I'm sure there's some followers from our old experience listening in. Probably got their interest in what we're doing. We're starting a couple of companies. We've got some insurance offerings that are coming out that we're extremely excited about, from not only the life insurance side, but the property and casualty side, commercial side, annuities, investments. We've got a marketing company coming out to fully do content creation. We're doing some AI work, so that's super cool, like helping people build chatbots. I was walking with a lady last night, and she literally gave me instructions on how to build her robot, and then I did it in 3 minutes, and her mind was blown.
You're always doing something.
Yeah, I've got to.
You're just always doing something. And
Yeah.
I'm like, if I sit down for 5 minutes, I'm looking at TikTok now, I'm like, oh, Eric wouldn't like this, man. And I'm like, I work for the same company, but I'm like, I got to, I feel like just excited. This channel, I'm so excited about just entertaining the public with positive. I hope there's been a lot of people that have reached out that want to come on here. And I hope you're ready to brag about yourself, because we're going to force it out of you. That is the goal, is just all of your success stories, what you're excited about. This is a place for positivity and excitement. And I just can't stand being bored. I'm never going to get tired of forcing that out of people and just being fired up.
And one of the things too, I want to add, if you have something in the community that you want us to be a part of, or you want us to bring our show to, or talk about, or advertise, please make it aware. You can send us a DM and let us know what's happening. We try to have a grasp on everything that's happening in the local community, but there's so many great positive things in all the small towns that we surround and are a part of, that if something's happening, I know we have a friend, Nicole Highland, that's going to do something for something in Milton coming up.
The dogs.
We got to be a part of that, because it's something that's near and dear to her heart. And if it's near and dear to her heart, it's near and dear to my heart. So I want to make sure that we support it and give it 100%.
I was just texting her that I'm going to be there. There's so much exciting stuff in the community and so many people to meet. And those are the people that are going to call your big generic companies, not get the level of like the local niche service that is just so much better pricing, better service. And it's something that you're just creating. I say this all the time, but creating promoters is the most important thing to me. It's like, I want to leave a mark on every file, every transaction where they're like, that's the guy. So I care about that so much. I'm confident that you do.
Yeah, my goal is to own the experience.
Mhm.
So I want them to walk away and remember buying insurance. And just think about what I just said. Insurance is probably the most boring topic in the entire home buying process.